All right, this is for Parkside Church in Waconia, and I'm going to kind of walk around it and point out specific things on the plan, so that way we're on the same page and you're able to read it pretty accurately here. So, all right, so what their plan is that they're going to expand over this way a bit. Um, so they're going to be getting rid of this. Actually, let me take a step back. This is for the second part of the estimate. The first part of the estimate is going to be the walls that we have around there, and I'll get to that in a moment. But I'm standing over here, and this is going to be the part that is the extra part. So they want to expand onto the building over here, and you see how we've got a double-tiered system right here? Well, that double-tiered system is actually going to go all the way across here. These steps are going to be removed because this isn't going to be a main entryway anymore. The new entryway is actually going to be over here, more at ground level. What they're looking for is they're looking for a two-tier system coming all the way across and coming over here pretty close to where this downspout is. Let's just double check that yep, pretty close because that zips over. Yep, to where that downspout is, just to the inside. From corner over there to where we're coming in over here, I've got 55 feet. And there is a significant drop, obviously, as you can see from all the stairs. This front wall is a full 4 feet. The back wall is at the front there, it's 3 feet 6 inches, but you see it steps up once there. And toward the back, another. So you can easily call these two 4-foot walls, two 3 foot 11 walls if you want to be careful about it. We need to figure out what the actual setback rule is for this. Nick had said that this is done by like the trustees and stuff. So I have a hard time believing that this is to code. I would probably consider these two walls. We need to figure out what the spacing needs to be. And just to notice that there is this thing right here. And I'll show you how far back that is from the wall. So you can kind of see what the space is here. So you've got two 4-foot walls that are coming across over to here. 55 feet, okay? Now at this point, you'll see that there is hang on, I just need to look at my notes here. There is a wall that kind of has a curve to it. So there's some utilities back here, some air conditioning and some electrical and stuff like that, and they're looking to raise this up. So on their plan, it shows a low wall that this is, and then a small wall, a wall that's kind of curved that's right behind it. Well, we're gonna actually combine those two. So from where the 8-foot section ends, we're essentially gonna be building. Actually, that is a good way to think of it, because that front wall is going to be 4 feet. That 4-foot wall is actually going to continue on around here to the middle of this area and zip back. And that is, where do I have that? It's 30 feet from where the tiered wall would end to where this curved wall would end. So 30 feet is about the center. Well, actually, it's 29 feet. What do I have? No, 30 feet. To the center of that there. So, and that's just going to be a 4-foot wall. So, hang on a second here. I'm going to show you what that means. I got to put it down. It's a little breezy. So, this right here, this will be a 4-foot wall coming across here, and theoretically, this 4-foot would just continue and curve up like this. So, and this is 30 feet from here to here. At some point, this wall is going to break off from here, and it's going to become it starts at 17 inches here and goes to 29 inches. So, we can guess it's probably around the 24-inch mark here. And this wall is going to continue along, and this wall is going to continue along this way to this point where it breaks off. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. But like I said, this wall starts at 17 inches over there. Well, actually, it'll be at 4 feet, but at this point, we'll say it's 24 inches, and it continues to this point right here, where it steps down, and we have to keep the step down here because there is there's a window right here. At least I assume it's staying. From this point right here to the call it the vestibule over there It is 46 feet, and it's 17 inches on average. I think it starts at like 12 or 13 inches, and it goes up to 20-ish inches, and then it steps back down, and it just kind of continues around this way. Okay? And then over here, we've got wall from the vestibule over to that door. That is 59 feet, and this is 20 inches tall. Coming around here. And we have 8.5 foot returns. And then from this corner, wrapping around the back here, I've got 30 feet. And it starts from 22 inches and it comes around over here to, what do I got in my notes? 32 inches right here, so it goes from 22 to 32. And then I've got an 8.5 foot return. The 8.5 foot return isn't on the plan, but go ahead and add it. It's, yeah, I think it'll look finished that way. You know, originally I had said that we should do Chilton. I'm thinking maybe buckskin would look nice with this. Why don't we give them an option to do it with road buckskin? I'm trying to keep the cost down, obviously. Buckskin is actually a nice stone to do rows with. It's relatively flat. It works as far as rows are concerned. It's easier to work with than Chilton, but Chilton is obviously less expensive. So let's see what else. I think that's it. Let me show you over here one more time. They are going to be putting in, so this is going to be lower, and there are going to be steps here. Let's just go ahead and bid this as it is right now. He just needs a rough estimate. If they excavate this significantly more, we're going to have to add more wall, obviously, to it. So we'll keep that in mind. I do see some drainage coming out of it. I mean, there's, I would assume that there's probably corrugated tubing behind it of some sort. There is a downspout over here, obviously, as you saw. Let's go ahead and put a downspout here, and we'll go with that.